We should all mute
Yeah.
our telephones.
My telephone is always mute.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
Welcome back to another live stream.
Hello.
Do you ever wonder why? Oh wait, scroll up a bit so they can see the title.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's already at a yellow.
I'm
I was
honestly
gonna
would-
move it, and then I decided to not.
Yeah, I think we're
just
gonna
in
start out on
case.
18 plus.
So welcome
No,
to.
but it's for the
Don't
young adult
XXX
addiction.
where you work.
Hello,
The YA
Sim.
edition.
Yeah. And Care Bear Cupcake, hello. Zahaya, Jinx, hello. Fall Kitty, hello. Are you guys having a good night so far?
You're about to not be.
We found, well, not we.
Scooty Pooty says that title is crazy.
Micah found the craziest thing
Yeah, I was
think
on
I've ever
Pocket
seen.
Comics where we read the vampire comic, Kindle Blossom and a Poisoned Heart, which
Video coming soon.
video coming soon.
Pink
Look-
Flames 4 says, yippee? Question mark? Oh golly.
And now, if the title was just "Don't Put Where You Work," that would be one thing. "Don't Put Where You Work" YA edition.
Skooky
is
Cat
the-
says, oh wait, I know this one.
Oh no!
Skooky Cat.
Skooky!
YA edition is nuts. That's crazy.
We made a YA edition of our porn comic.
My thing is, like, if they're doing this and then they're, like, trying to promote their, like, paid Patreon, that's a whole other level.
So yeah,
of
this
ass.
is not on Webtoon. This is on Pocket Comics, my new favorite
Pocket
website.
Comics.
Pocket
That
Comics
may or may not be owned by
Interesting thing is,
Webtoon.
I was looking
Yeah.
at Pocket Comics because we're working on a video for a comic we found on Pocket Comics.
Yes.
And I was looking into the company that owns it. And then I started looking at the company that owned that company. Then I was looking at the company that owned that company. And if you go back far enough, both were owned. Webtoon and Pocket Comics were both owned by Naver up
Yeah.
until 2013, where they split off. So this
And 2014 is when Naver
is
went
not a
worldwide.
Webtoon, but it used to be.
Yeah.
Or it's like Webtoon's cousin.
Yeah, or like step cousin, where like you get a cousin for a little bit and then they divorce and then like they're kind of your cousin but not really
That's
anymore.
not an experience I've ever personally had.
Neither have I. My mom.
Skooky Cat, you don't have to say you're sorry.
Well, I mean,
All right, so here is
Honk,
Don't
honk.
Where You Work.
stop.
Vroom.
Honk.
Hey, hey.
Let's wrap it up.
Good work, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
Storage.
You sure we should be doing this? Oh,
I don't want to stop.
but what if we get caught?
Slide.
I don't.
He's sliding his watch
Wait,
out.
I chose
Oh,
the
yeah, he's
wrong
sliding-
music.
He's sliding his sleeve
How
down
could
to
there
look at
be
his watch
anything at
face.
SFW about this? This is the YA edition.
We're not on the clock anymore.
That's not the issue. We're still at the office, you idiot.
Chatter,
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 chatter.
chatter, chatter.
Who do you think it is in the fucking
Uh,
closet tonight?
Left,
Ah,
young adult.
ah. Skooky, you read this?
Stop shaming Skooky.
Wait, pump? Ah!
Sure.
Ah.
I don't want
So
to
this
say
is
that.
where you like it. Where else is she supposed to like it? Her belly
I
button?
would like to note that YA means 12 to 18.
Yeah.
12 to 18.
Alan Budd says, bro, it's been 2 panels. 2 panels.
There was one.
A weird
what
which
was the
says
one where
y'all
it was
gonna
like
get fired.
I know.
And we might not want to go much further than this.
No,
It's
this is the
mostly
YA
Trash Video
version.
Gamer says, rip your channel's demonetization.
Yeah. Speaking of that, if you guys want to support me, my Patreon is only $2 a month, and my newest video is currently available. It's the best mashup of the season with Brother Bear and the Princess's Jewels.
Pig
So if
Flame
you're
says,
interested,
where is HR, y'all?
he knows exactly how I like it.
Wait, let me grab it from storage.
My
I'm a doing what
mind.
says, tell me, do you believe in God?
That's not. Ooh. Ooh, I found another comic where someone asked that same question and I lost my mind. It's completely blank.
Step, turn.
Oh
Blank.
my goodness, stop! Someone's outside.
Rattle. Ba-dump. Crap. If we get caught, it's over for us.
Yeah, you stupid idiots.
Yes? Hello?
I'll be right there. How is this the YA edition? How can you, in your right mind, like literally, what's happening in this comic doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that this is. Like we might be.
There's your feet.
Relax, Debbie.
Her name's Dabby?
Yeah.
Maybe like Debbie. We're still in the office, Mr. Hahn. Is he?
Dr. Hahn?
Dr.
I
Hahn!
am a surgeon! I am a surgeon, Dr. Hahn!
Oh man.
Right.
So embarrassing.
We said we would keep it professional at work, didn't we?
Miss Song.
Miss Song?
Miss Song.
Not only.
Okay.
Dreaming says, what do you mean 12-year-olds can read this? Not only can they, because 12-year-olds could, get on the internet and read anything, they shouldn't, but it is marked as appropriate. Like, that was just sex. That was just two people fucking.
Skooky Cat 29 says, this ain't the version I read!
It's not!
Regular Centipede says, how is this on Webtoon? It technically isn't. This is
This is
Pocket
Pocket
Comics.
Comics.
I want to make that very clear. This is not on Webtoon. I mean, it probably would be.
Hi, kitty. You always come to say hello, but you never speak loud enough into the microphone. The story starts now. Continue reading. Nip and tuck.
Daddy is
Nip
Mr.
and tuck.
Perfect.
No, there is nip and tuck.
Wait, Zawai
What was
is down
nip
there.
and tuck? Nip and tuck. Look at that nip and tuck.
Zawai.
What is nip and tuck?
Nip and tuck. Waking up in a hospital, Ursula finds herself targeted by assassins,
read
suffering
this.
from amnesia.
I've read this before.
What?
Spooky cat.
No, I was looking for videos when we did the video about the snake embryo comic. This is also on the website that had the snake embryo comic. It seemed boring.
Oh, this just kind of seems like it's porn.
Anyway, back to...
Yeah, Daddy is Mr. Perfect is also on the snake porn website. That's Quinn Zhao Bai.
Oh, breathe in.
Oh, why did it...
I love early mornings at the airport. It's an airplane.
Me, when I'm at the airport?
It's an airplane.
Oh,
You okay, kitty?
the cat was pulling my headphones off my head.
Breathe in, breathe out. From the smell of the airport to the sound of the luggage wheels.
To the view of the identical flight attendants.
No, this one's eye is closed and mouth is open,
Yeah, they're
Micah.
slightly different. No, the bodies
To
are
the
different.
background noise of the announcements. Maybe I could go sightseeing after getting off of work. Wait, do you just
After getting off at work? I mean, what?
Wait, does she just go to the airport for fun? Why was she at the
That's
airport?
an atrocious background.
Hee, relax. Try and keep a straight
Yeah, the
face. I'm in
clouds-
charge of the team, after all.
Some of the clouds are in front of the buildings, which I guess isn't wrong, but it looks wrong.
It's a little foggy.
Like, look.
Yeah, it's muddy.
Yeah.
Miss Song, over here.
Maybe it's only because I haven't been overseas in a while, but I've got a good feeling
Ba-dum,
that something
ba-dum,
exciting will
ba-dum.
happen on this
Look at
trip.
her leg.
I'm definitely gonna... What? You
The
try
other one.
drawing.
Yeah.
No, that's just foreshortening. That's right.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna do shopping at the duty-free stores?
No duty at these stores.
What's a duty-free store?
I think it's like probably tax-free.
Oh, I've already decided to buy some perfume, foundation, and lipstick.
Miss Song, someone is missing.
Done. It was just getting good, too.
Someone's not here.
I think
Oh,
that's
someone's not here yet. Who?
Dr. Han.
Dr. Han. Again.
Wait,
Him?
so I kind of thought. I don't know what I thought.
No think. Only Fab.
Okay.
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 Am I not allowed to say that? It's my
Your channel.
At least until I got involved with that guy.
Don't
Wow.
look where you were.
Oh, I thought that was the end of the chapter. I was like, you gotta be...
That guy. I told him I didn't need a scientist to go for anything. Huh? There for anything. But he insisted he had to check something at the
Now,
factory.
no, go back up. Shit there isn't in a word bubble. That's onomatopoeia. She just crapped her pants.
And now, on the day of the trip, he's nowhere to be found. Did you try calling him?
His phone's off. Maybe he's asleep.
What the hell? I get that it's early, but to be late for a business trip? I'm in charge of the schedule. If something goes wrong, this is just incompetent.
Throw.
Oh. If something goes wrong...
Oh, that's the corner of her bag.
Yeah.
I was about to...
Oh.
I was like, holy crap.
Call him again. Keep calling until he picks up. It's not... You can't be blamed for someone else's incompetence.
The person you're trying to reach is unable to take your call. Please try again later.
Ugh,
He's not picking up.
rats. He's not really sleeping, is he?
Chill.
If that's the case. Everyone about... Oh.
Everyone about to board the 011 plane to Dubai. Please prepare for boarding.
Let's have the people here board the plane first.
Sure.
You guys can get on the plane, and then he can come later.
Please don't take too long.
We'll board first, Miss Song.
Yeah.
We'll board first.
We'll board first. Sure. We'll find the bags at the Dubai airport and rendezvous at the gate. Rendezvous at the
Are
gate.
you okay? What do I do? Board now? Wait until the very last minute? Mingyu, give me his number. Let's split this up.
Dr. Han's number?
01
0000001.
Bullshit. And she typed it in wrong.
2 crazy bastard.
Boom.
Who's crazy bastard?
Crazy bastard.
That's the wrong
She
number.
typed the wrong number.
Yeah, whatever.
Stare. Lean.
This might be terrible.
The number Mingyu gave me.
It has a different last number than the one I have saved. So, wait, what? I'll try Mingyu's first.
The person you're trying to reach is unable to take your call, but he's gonna answer the number he gave her.
Now the one
booty
he
call
gave
number.
me.
Ring, ring. Miss Song.
What the? Hello, Dr. Han?
Yes?
Dr. Han, where are you? We've been trying to get a hold of you. Are you still in bed?
I went to sleep around 2 a.m.
Seriously? You need to go to bed earlier if you've got a business trip in the morning. What time did you say you slept? 2 in the morning?
I would
Yes.
do that at 2 in
There's
the
a
morning.
5-hour
Me
difference.
too. What are you talking about? Are you saying you're not in North Korea?
I'm in Dubai.
What a badass!
Oh, so he's just better. He just went ahead. So you're saying you're already in Dubai, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, why?
For personal reasons. Do I have to tell you?
Did you tell anyone else? Did you tell anyone who was going on the
They
trip?
forgot to do line art between her shirt and pants, so she just looks like she's wearing one weird...
Dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would I have to tell anyone?
So that we would know.
I'm not following this conversation.
I got
if I'm
here
being
2
honest.
days early, and my weekends are my own time. Shouldn't be a problem, since I'll join you once you arrive.
What bullshit. He got here 2 days early. Even if you go early on your own time, if you don't tell any of us, nobody will know. Which makes us sit around waiting for you, I guess.
This is...
Pre-boarding announcement for flight 011 for Dubai.
North
Please
Korea,
begin
Maddie,
boarding the
dreaming.
plane.
What did I miss? Whatever, I'll see you there. I'm hanging up. Oh,
Yeah.
someone stop moving.
Stop tugging on the cord. No, you're good.
Yeah. Mingyu, run. Let's go! Run!
Alan Budd says this getting kind of bored now.
Yeah, like
Let's
I kind
go.
of wish they'd go back to the board.
Yeah.
Alright, acting. Let's. Yeah. Wait,
did
you
he read
just
that?
said porn?
What?
Wow.
Carla says, why is the warning on Skull? What did I miss?
Oh, it's not on Skull anymore. We're back to yellow.
yeah.
The first chapter
It was
of
like
this...
the first 2 panels, they were doing the do.
Shaboinking it.
The first, like, 20 panels.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, just kinda, I don't
Let's
really
scroll, let's see. They're going to do pie, and she's like, oh, I'm
He's out of
tired.
his
He's a
mind.
jerk. And
Miss Song.
oh, but he's hot.
What the?
And he dresses casual.
In
Whoa, he
July.
likes peace.
I
Love
hate
peas.
peas.
Sure, that's out of this world.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
Terrible fashion, no sense of style.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
The highlight of this.
Give me porn.
Go to the homepage again for anyone who wasn't here at the beginning of the stream. Really, the headline of this is that is the title and that is the image.
Dr. Han kinda. I really gotta learn how to roll
where
my
you
tongue.
work. YA edition.
Yeah, guys, for kids.
So we have other options. We're not reading Nip and Tuck. I'm vetoing that. The acting empress still spends the first night.
Which we have read the first few
Yeah,
chapters
so we'd
on.
be continue reading this. We could check out The Villainous Tyrant Has Returned, which they look totally stable.
Oh, yes.
Or My Child Will Have a Different Father.
I'm kind of leaning towards that. I mean, I don't...
What do you think, chat?
The acting empress is pretty...
Elijah says Nip
Nip
and
and
what?
A Weird Witch says more of the Do You Believe in God story, which
is
for.
the acting empress still
Yeah.
spends the first night.
I mean, we could always do that one as like a cool down.
I don't know if that one will be more chill than...
The second one, father. Okay, everyone's saying the father one.
Frog Mom says, yes, all of them.
All 3 at once.
The child one?
Yeah.
My child will have a different father.
Fate, save my unborn child. These are the last words of Princess Hanael as she plummets to her death at the hands of Count Chetinair, her unfaithful husband. Little does Hiniel know that destiny will grant her a second chance
Destiny seems to do that a lot.
as she awakens 2 years in the past, shortly before her marriage. With her knowledge of what's to come, Hiniel attempts to rewrite the stars for herself and her future child. And what better way to achieve her ambitions than to court the kingdom's former enemy, the dark and stern Prince Lutz of the Empire
Why
of
does it always have
Tricus.
to be like another rich prince, handsome? Can it just be like some
Like a
normal guy who,
nice
like,
farmer
yeah.
who he's like, yeah, I just have to take care of my sheep.
Yeah.
Beat you? Why would I want to hit
You
you?
know,
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
can
gonna-
have all of this wool so you can crochet sweaters all day
Yeah.
long.
I don't want to spoil the plot of a show.
Oh, wait, Scooty Pooty says each of you read a different comic, of course.
So we go back and forth between each chapter.
But my new pitch for a webtoon, because all I do is pitch webtoons apparently,
Oh my gosh.
main girl dies. She wakes up in a fantasy kingdom. And she very slowly realizes, she's like, oh, I died and reincarnated into a new life. And she very slowly finds out. Nope,
She's just
this is
insane.
hell. I died and went
This is
to
the bad place. Webtoons don't like poor people. I know. The
I'm
one we're
doing
reading
what
right
says,
now.
says reading 2 wouldn't be any less confusing.
Dreaming says no, he's gonna be another small-headed, black-haired giant with big shoulders.
That's so good.
Oh,
wait.
this series is rated mature.
Oh yeah. Move it to the 18 plus, and then go to the words.
Oh yeah, we gotta change the...
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's part of me that thinks maybe not for this one, because we have to find one that would be really, like, good for this. It might
Let's
be fun
see.
to find one and then just go, like, 5 chapters in.
What is this called? My child will be.
A child will have a different father.
Will have a diff daddy. Enter. I'm sorry, the names are too long.
Notice, this series contains adult themes and situations, and is recommended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Proceed to view content.
Nah. And then we end the stream. They want Hinael?
They want Hinael?
And
Yeah,
both
I don't
of
know
them
if
at
it's
that?
I don't know if
Oh.
it's the dude, the king, or the woman. So you be the king, I'll be the dude, you're the woman.
All right. And,
And
both of them at that?
Chetia, Count of Sale. Lutz, Imperial Prince of Tricus. Give us bad boy.
You're right. You're so right.
Wow, they described him spot on. He's a giant with huge shoulders. Micah, you'll be the blonde one, I'll be the giant
okay.
one.
I
You're
want-
blonde!
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
I have cherished Prince Hanael for as long as I can remember. I humbly ask for your majesty's blessing to take her as my bride.
So I am to take my pick amongst the 5 princesses then?
Okay,
If that's the case, then I want her.
if we see the 5 princesses, this is gonna turn into a 5 princesses rating stream. We're gonna rank the 5 princesses.
You mean to say that the esteemed Lord Chatier
And
Prince Lutz have their sights set on the Princess Hanael?
Indeed, the Count has been smitten with Her Highness for quite some time now.
Wow, he's so
Anime.
yellow.
His reputation as a hopeless romantic precedes him. How so?
But after our nation's disastrous attempt to invade the who gossips like that?
Why is his
Who
head-
gossips like
He's
he's so cute? Anyway, after the military
wait,
coup
wait.
went
He's got like a
bad,
cone
Go
head
to
going
Google,
on.
Go to Google.
people are wondering what's happened so far. You are just coming in. You missed
Picture.
a very bad comic.
Images. I swear, where is it? You know what? I can't find it.
What were you...
I don't know. There's like an image of Patrick I have in my head that I thought would be perfect, and I don't know.
Dunce Hat Patrick Star is a weird variety of images.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Gadak says, "Why does he have newborn crown head?"
That's what I'm saying, he's got cone head.
I couldn't find it. That's my bad.
The king promised one of the princesses as a peace offering along with war reparations.
Ew. To whom will His Majesty grant Princess Hanael, I wonder?
Shout out to
She's looking a little less janky than most webtoon girlies.
The brooch
She
looks
doesn't have
pretty
pupils.
nice. Like the necklace?
Well, yeah, but she's got like beautiful galaxy-style eyeballs.
For a webtoon, the necklace is not awful.
Yeah, no, this isn't too bad.
I already know the answer, unless that's the main girl.
I already know the answer to that question. After all, I've lived through this life before.
I like your decision to make her just the most ditzy, airheaded. After all, I've lived through this before. You're gonna pick me and kill me. Let's get it over with.
My child will have a different father.
Bah, bah, bah.
I feel like it's about to get real sad.
Clop, 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 clop. Are you all right, Your Highness?
I'm fine, dear.
Someone
Stop it.
pointed out that her eyelashes are thicker than her eyebrows.
Oh my gosh.
She's luscious.
No, she put on a lot of mascara.
Nah, they're like fake eyelashes
You
made out
guys
of yak
just
hair.
spent a bunch of time complimenting her necklace. Look at that bow.
Yeah.
Completely contradicts.
Yeah, but at least they like put the time in.
Why
Oh
did they
no,
draw
they
a
fucked
bow
up the.
and then put a? Oh no!
Oh,
that-
Patrick is Pinhead? Hold on. Pinhead. Patrick. Yeah!
Ah.
I knew I had it, but I just couldn't remember. Sorry.
He's handsome.
That's what he reminds me of.
How could they think to send a heavily pregnant lady on this harrowing journey? It's beyond all reason.
It's alright. Truly.
Do you think the
I
maid's
had-
name is Truly?
No, she's
It's alright,
yeah.
Truly.
I had no desire to give birth in that house anyways.
Certainly not, Your Highness. How could one possibly bear a child in a home where her husband brazenly consorts with his mistress?
You're like giving birth. 1 second, babe. I'm still banging the mistress.
Babe, the mistress is over.
Could
There's
you
like a
hold off
sock on
giving
the door.
birth for like 15 more minutes?
As if all the gossip about your lineage wasn't enough, or weren't enough already, and he still insists on cavorting with Isabel.
You know what's
that
so
fly
funny?
fox.
You know what's so funny? They're like, man, she's going through a really tough time. Anyways, how about you stupid
Her
mistress?
hand is enormous.
No, but they're always like, oh, I'm so sorry you lost your father to the war and then you broke your arm and then your leg got eaten by a shark. Anyways, how does it feel having all of those things happen and then they just like smear it in their face a million times?
Yeah.
No,
Stroke.
you know when your like ankles get swollen from being
Yeah.
pregnant? It's like that, but with a hand.
I'm doing what says, this is beyond all reason. Now let's tell everyone the reason.
Yeah. Oh, come now, dear. Despite everything, I am still grateful for this child.
I'm just gonna
That's
call
how
her
you know I'm
Shirley.
virtue signaling. With this little one, I'll
Clunk.
swing.
A
Ah!
man.
I must ask you to both step out.
What? You can't expect us to venture out in this snowstorm.
The carriage needs repairing.
Ooh.
You stay here.
Why must Dia stay behind?
Come with us, Your Highness.
Ah! Unhand me! I don't like this. Have you forgotten I carry your master's child?
I can assure you, I haven't.
Can we move it to Skull? I don't like pregnant women getting murdered.
Which is why I
can
hoped it
excuse
wouldn't
regular
come to
women
this.
getting murdered, but I draw the line at pregnant women getting
Hans.
murdered.
I like how this one's tail goes under the bar and this one's tail goes over the bar.
My dear?
You
What
can't
are
be
you
like,
doing
you can't be
here?
like, he's always banging his mistress, and then be like, oh my dear.
Stagger.
Manhandling a pregnant woman, not good. Yeah, I don't like it.
Isabel insists on taking her place as my lawful wife. And
Sonic
so
says,
I have no
don't hurt
choice."
pregnant people.
Thanks, Mr. the Hedgehog.
Ah! Oh no!
Crack.
I don't like this. What are you doing on Earth? Are you doing? This is your child I bear.
I'm afraid that you and that child must go
Aw.
in hell.
That's so sad.
Over this really thick line-arted cliff.
I don't like it.
He's
He's
like
biting
biting
his lip.
Yeah, I really am into pushing women off
He's
cliffs.
like,
No,
man,
no,
I wasn't
pregnant
into you.
women.
He's like, man, I wasn't into you anymore, but seeing you fall to your death,
I just.
Wait
Ari
until
Pearl says, "What do you mean you have no choice?" I know.
wait until the mistress hears about this.
Elijah T. Sarah says, what a way to join the stream. When I joined, it was just an airport.
My child!
Don't
Sparkle,
worry,
sparkle,
it
sparkle.
reincarnated as Quinn Zhao Bai.
That's true, that's true. You know those dreams you have when, like, you're pregnant and then you wake up and you're like, I've never had one of those, but I have had a dream where I had a mom wolf and she was really nice to me. That is my wolf mom. She was cute. Love her.
Pixie's Parlor says, have you read To Whom It No Longer Concerns?
Yes.
Yeah.
Last stream.
Yes.
It was nuts.
It was
Yeah.
insane.
Oh dear,
Oh dear, Your Highness, did you have a nightmare? With the Prince of Tricus here to collect the Empire's dues.
I have this tray of plastic.
The PS1 can produce truly mind-boggling graphics. The entire court must be feeling on edge. No wonder your sleep has suffered for it.
What are you saying, Dia? Prince Lutz has come to sail again?
Lean.
Again, Your Highness? But isn't this his first visit?
Wow!
Ah.
A reincarnation story.
Do you think every webtoon author is just like stuck in a time loop where they keep reincarnating into their life? And they're like, in this life, they're like, Well, maybe the way to get out of the time loop. Like, I've tried being nice to people, I've tried seducing
It's like Groundhog
the
Day,
girl.
but instead it's just like a webtoon author.
But they think they're like, okay, well, I've tried everything. What if I write a story about this one specific thing, and all of them, that's the way out of the time loop? And that's why they're all the same, because this is what gets you out of the time loop?
Time loop reincarnation story might go nuts. Where it's like the first day she's like, I'm gonna get my revenge, and it starts over until she like actually gets it right. And getting it right is moving to the countryside and not engaging in court politics.
You have no enemies, Thorfinn.
Yeah.
Micah.
As I recall, His Majesty promised the prince one of Saleh's princesses as part of the peace terms.
Thank you.
It seems his fineness is finally here to claim his bride.
Who is his barber? He needs to have words.
It's me, I'm his barber.
I like how this part of his sleeve is in front of her veil, and then it comes in front of the rest of his sleeve.
Her head's just, she has like one
And
of
like
those-
this part of the flowers is in front of his sleeve. Yeah, it was
She has bad posture, Jonah.
Some-
Who are we to judge?
weird layering issues there.
But that was 2 years ago. What on earth? Have I
Dun dun!
returned to the past? Present day.
They didn't even mirror one of the horses. They're just like, that works good enough.
Wait, what is going
Why
on
is
with
his
this
cape
chat?
over the horse?
His
my
cape is behind the...
If you are drawing or cleaning, come to the computer, look up from what you are doing.
I like how they both have the same little hair flip in the back.
I like that they gave up and just have some like shadow horsemen, but also you could clearly tell shadow horseman number 2 is just the main guy but smaller.
No, it's not the main guy.
No,
It's
this
this
is
side
that guy,
but smaller.
And then these are him.
yeah,
And those are like the memories of their boyfriends they lost and died.
Yeah.
obviously. How could you not get that?
So that's Prince Lutz Viante, the second Prince of Tricus?
Just so cold. Look at that cold, piercing gaze of his. Ooh-wee.
He looks like a fish!
I like the way that his eyelids curve downward.
Where he has someone's there was like a horse I posted on my community page, and someone's comment said forward-facing eyes, a predator. And I think of that so often.
They say he is a relentless warhound with an insatiable thirst for blood.
Why do these authors...
Oh, hi, Chirpy.
They're just hanging out. They're being good boys.
Why can't these authors... Like, the peak love interest for a story... I'm not gonna say I know what it is.
I don't.
But I don't think it's a warmonger drenched in blood. That's not to say you can't write that.
Squeaky Cat says, hee fish boy.
But like...
How many?
Ari Pearl says he's that blackfish from Nemo.
No, but the blackfish from Nemo's hot.
Oh, you're so right. What's his name?
Gil?
Finding Nemo Gill.
Yeah, see that? Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe's hot.
Do they ever have him forward facing? Yeah.
One of these days we need to figure out how to get Google Images. Hey.
It's alright, Chirps.
It's okay, baby. You don't need to be telling us. We appreciate you doing the guard dog stuff, but it's okay.
I'm doing what says, the blackfish from Nemo is hot, quoted to, surprisingly not Maddie.
Yeah, Micah said that, not you.
I swear I said that.
I think we may have both said it.
Alright. Alright.
If it weren't for him,
We keep
we
going.
never would have lost the war. Nor would we have been forced to offer a peace tribute.
Put a dog in the chat if you guys are into blood-soaked war criminal heroes.
Shh,
I
the
know I
warhound
am.
will hear you.
Wait 1 second, I need to put a dog in the chat.
I hear he's been offered his pick amongst the 5 princesses.
The 5 princesses!
Suki, Cat, Micah, they both love... Wow, so many of you guys love war heroes.
Scooty Pooty says,
Akio-
this is a normal conversation.
Aiko says, cat.
I'm doing what says blood heart.
So what if he has? It still won't make him the heir to the throne. In any case, I've heard he holds little power in Trekkus.
Indeed, that's what everyone thought 2 years ago. It is no wonder they pitied the princess who would become his bride. The princess bride?
Oh.
But I know better. Before long,
Oh, you gotta do bad boy.
Before long, the crown prince of Trekkus will succumb to an illness, and is in the ensuing struggle for the throne. That man, Viante will triumph.
Viante.
Oh yeah. Yeah, look at his sword.
His sword is very real.
She has healing powers. I will. What will I eat if she has healing powers?
Bye, Alan Blood.
Bye, Alan Blood.
Or Bud. Excuse me,
Bud.
Alan Bud.
I'll eat something. I'll drink another Dr. Pepper if she has healing powers. He will rise as the Emperor of Trekkus and the Sale Princess who was given to him.
I like his
What's
rainbow
up?
face.
Yeah,
He's
what's going on?
anamorphic,
What's going
Jonah.
on here?
He has
He's
oil
turning
spill
into
syndrome.
a bear.
It's a cute little pendant that goes all the way down past his crotch.
Obviously, will become the Empress, and I will meet my end.
Oh wow, he's like blushing too. He really gets off to pushing women off cliffs.
She's like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I love killing people.
Dreaming says, God forbid the love interest is a regular, degular prince. And you know what, Dreaming? I'm gonna push back on that. God forbid a man have hobbies. You're saying my fella can't go out, drench himself in blood, get a little wet, get a splatter on the face, get some firm hands.
Clench. Charity peel. Chedier peel.
Chedier feel.
Chedier feel.
Oh.
And still not as horny as the one we saw from
Yeah.
Savage Proposal.
He's got really thick eyelashes too.
He also has a giant hand. And I think that's really embarrassing.
Yeah, I just don't. Oh my gosh,
can
his
see his
collarbone
collarbone through
goes
her
through his
finger.
fingernail.
That's a sharp-ass collarbone. He swore his love for me, only to chase after another the moment I found myself with child.
Bye, Scooty Pooty.
Bye, Scooty Pooty. What the fuck is that? I don't know. We're only allowed to make fun of the names if they're real, and I don't feel like looking it up currently. But that mattered not to me.
I feel like half
I'm
these
so pious.
these webtoon girlies, their problems would be solved if they were like just a little less cool about things. They're like, he took a mistress, and that didn't bother me. He started killing small animals on my bed, but I love him so much that I let it go.
He
And
started
it's
cutting
like,
me off from my friends and family and making me financially dependent on him, but I saw through that for love.
yeah, and it's like if you just been like, no, I'm not comfortable with you taking a mistress. Either you need to stop,
Yeah, when
or
you
this
came
is the
home
end
with
of.
some other bitch, I was like, no.
Yeah,
And you were
every
like,
time I
yeah.
come home with a mistress, Maddie is like, I don't think so. And so then I don't move on to, the murder
Yeah.
of it all.
Well, I only let you, strangle me. And then it's
Sure,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Maddie would never let Jonah push her off a cliff, is
Exactly.
what she's saying.
Yeah.
There's boundaries in the relationship.
Push her into a river? Maybe.
Have you ever pushed me into anywhere? I don't think so. Not even like a pool.
No.
All I wanted. That's how I know you don't truly love me. All I wanted was to keep my baby safe.
Gretchen.
Dia, bring all of my dresses and jewelry, would you?
She's gonna put them all on and just look like a crazy person so neither of them pick her.
All of them, Your Highness? She only has
Dia's-
2 dresses.
Ooh, Dia's kind of.
Yeah, she was in a cloak when we saw her the first time. She's kinda...
I like Dia.
I'm kind of feeling Dia.
I like the shiny hair.
Ow.
Yeah.
D wow. We have a guest at, as long as she's of age. Then we're allowed
Right.
to say all of this. We have a guest at the palace and I must be prepared to receive him. He's here to choose his bride after all.
Oh, you needn't worry about that, Your Highness. Your future lies with Lord Chater.
No!
The fuck is Shater? There's no way to say that.
Chair.
That doesn't sound goofy.
With Lord Shitchair, with 5 princesses
Hello,
at his disposal.
Elijah T. Serta says Dea has great anatomy. Beastie Baby says 2 real nice personalities.
With 5 princesses at his disposal, I can't imagine His Majesty would choose to send you off to Trachis. I know he may not be the most doting of fathers. Ooh, dear. Breathe down the neck. But I am certain His Majesty still wishes for your happiness in matrimony.
Right. Given the immense fortune generated by Chatir's mines, my father will surely be inclined to grant him the bride he desires.
I am doing it louder.
No, you're not.
And for a man of the Count's standing, courting, and a legitimate,
She's a bastard child.
born of a maid no less, is hardly an imposition. So yes, I have no doubt I will be granted to him in marriage. Just as I was in my past life.
She chose the right dress.
As long as she's of age, she chose the right dress.
She's getting married. She's of marriage age.
Is there nothing more provocative I could wear? And bring me more jewels, the most lavish ones you can find.
My, Your Highness, whatever has come over you? You've always loathed drawing attention to yourself, and go back up a little bit, and this is going to be a very specific critique. The text in this box has been stretched. And I don't know why I'm noticing that, but I'm pretty sure it's... maybe I'm wrong. It looks like they've stretched it
those
slightly.
O's look pretty similar.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I
Maybe
think
I'm
you're
wrong.
wrong.
This time I won't put my faith in something as fickle as love. I will put it in something as fickle as lust. I have no need for anyone's affections. But conveniently, I probably will fall in love with this guy. This time, no one will lay a finger on you, baby. Because Mama will make you the crown prince of the empire!
Your new empire.
But, like, how does she know it's a boy?
And how does she know?
The genetic
It's gonna be
testing
the
they
same-
did with magic.
Oh my gosh.
This time, I will change both of our fates.
To be continued.
So... Shout out to Soy Media, who I definitely recognize. I don't know what they've
A
done.
weird
but
witch says, is she talking to her baby that doesn't exist anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So, like-
what I was getting.
If she has a baby with this other guy, it won't be the same baby.
You know, it
Because
won't.
of genetics.
No!
Yeah. So I don't know what this... No, wait, Soy Media was something.
It'll be half the same
I
baby
made a
depending on the time and what month they do it on.
I never get tired of these back in time / isekai webtoons.
I do.
What a horrible guy. I hope she gets good revenge on him.
So she's definitely going to end up with whoever
Didn't in her past.
Good job, Only Frog.
Another story with a cheating blonde and a cold black-haired prince who falls in love with the MC.
can't
Can't wait!
You do the hand thing when you do the voice,
That
and like
helps me
all
get
of
in
like
character.
the TikTok gestures.
I knew that man was bad as soon as I saw him. Side note, I think it's really interesting how the FL is in mother mode, even after going back in time. Not a lot of stories do that.
Not a
hate
lot
your
of
comment
stories
voice so much.
have.
Here's the thing. What do you think these people do all day?
I don't. The reason
Like,
I
is
do
he
that
just
voice.
this?
The reason I do that voice for them is I can't conceive them being more of a person than that. Like it's so weird and
Soy Media is Dragon King's bride.
Sunglasses. I have a killer headache, and your screen is so bright.
Dragon King's bride is Soy Media.
Oh,
oh my gosh, Soy
Not-
Media.
Not the author, but the production people.
that's so funny.
The author of Dragon King's Bride wrote Can Love Blossom in a Poisoned Heart.
and we're working on
We're
the
working
script,
on a
and
video.
It's so
It's
funny.
wild.
It's so funny. I go on an entire ass like math rant.
Maddie does a lot of math.
I
and-
do so much math in this, and y'all better appreciate and like it, because it's so funny. Reading doesn't take a lot of time when you aren't reading. That's true. Regular
Elijah T.
centipede.
Serta says women should just kiss each other.
Oh, yeah.
Brave. Brave.
Hanel's mother's... one second. Hanel's mother's birthday banquet.
Pink Flames 4 says, I'm so excited at the idea of math. I was, like, choking laughing at the math. It is so
It's
good.
maybe the funniest bit you guys have ever written.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
They're eating...
It's bird math.
This
Plates.
little thing is in every single fucking webtoon.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's all... She cutted the cake.
Cut it. I love cake.
Nail.
Ah! I'm eating this entire cake. Oh, forgive me, Mother. I didn't mean to drift off. What are you saying?
Do you want to take it, Micah, or shall I?
So you've come to toast your dear old mother's birthday, and yet your mind seems to be elsewhere.
Bitch.
Here, give that to me.
My mother once served as a maid of the palace.
No, she didn't. She's blonde. Only brunettes can be maids. And
Oh.
the black-hairs. I couldn't think of a worse way to say that, I don't think.
I-
And the people with black hair.
Yikes.
And we're gonna move on, and
That
no
was
one's
the
gonna clip
worst thing
that.
I think you could have ever said.
Black-haired
But moving-
people.
But among the other 5, she found herself leading a stifled life.
I was talking about Lord Chater, dear.
Weird profile.
She's a me. I expect he will make a formal proposal any day now. All the ladies of the court, noblewomen and princesses alike, seem to be utterly enamored by the court.
She's a little wonky looking.
It is a blessing, truly. And
Oh
yeah,
my
I'm
gosh,
aware
look
I'm
at how
digging
low
myself
res
deeper.
her mouth is.
Her mouth, yeah.
So they just dropped a PNG mouth on her. They're not even drawing the mouths. They have a collection of front-facing mouths.
How interesting.
Okay, I have to do no teeth, right? She has no teeth?
Well, you
They're
could see the
truly
teeth, but they're
upsetting.
artifacting away.
No, I'm going no teeth now.
Beastie Baby says, now that's a fish person.
That he is so taken by my daughter despite the common blood she bears from me.
Yeah, I don't think fruit should sparkle.
CGI whipped cream, CGI
No, they're
whipped
so
cream.
rich they like have like a bar of gold that they grate over a cheese
Right.
grater onto all of their cakes.
I had thought the same thing in my former life. Ah! Which I was so happy when he proposed. Grateful, even. But now that I know what that man is capable
Come on, you
of...
had to have a
The
sneaking
smirk.
suspicion.
Look at him. He's like, yeah.
Like, I hate to be rude to this fine lady, but this did not come out of nowhere. You
Yeah.
don't wake up one day and your husband's like, push you off a cliff? There are warning signs.
Yeah, first he pushes you into a pool, then he pushes you down the stairs, and then he pushes you off a cliff.
Right.
My baby.
One way or another, I must secure a proposal from Prince Lutz. Rumor has is that he's a bloodthirsty warhound.
But, I think he might be a soft boy, just like a squirky little scrimblow.
No,
But since
he's
arriving
he's
in
soaked
Sale,
in blood,
he's
and his
remained entirely out of sight.
he's soaked in blood, and his lust for it's insatiable. But he'd never hurt me.
No, he could never hurt me. It seems he has no plans to engage in any social affairs beyond official gatherings and
Chaggle
marriage.
says, so does she have a baby or not? She did in her past life?
My favorite thing
Yes.
about that comment is this is not the first stream where that question has come up very prominently.
Yeah.
Weird Kid says, is the baby the friends we made along the way? Yes.
What grounds could a loser-born
A
princess...
lesser-born, not loser-born.
I know what I said.
Okay.
born princess like myself possibly have to approach him?
Cake.
Cake.
Ah! Of course, today is my mother's birthday. And in my
What
past...
is that supposed to be?
Those are rose petals.
I was not reading that as rose petal.
You clearly have never eaten a cake in your life.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
And in my past life, there was an incident that took place the very next day. It's really convenient. An incident I can never forget.
Because Prince Lutz killed someone within the palace walls?
What?
He's soaked in blood and has bigger tits than she does. Goodness.
A word?
Okay. Tone it down.
I beg your
is you.
An item belonging to Prince Lutz has gone missing, and he seems to be able to... He seems to think you might be responsible, Commander.
But surely this is a misunderstanding. Of course it... Oh, no, that's you.
Surely it's a misunderstanding.
Of course it is a misunderstanding. I don't even know what His Highness has supposedly lost.
His
Everyone
virginity.
put dogs in the chat.
The item in question is a small, what's an almoner?
Almoner.
I don't know.
I will Google it.
Embroidered with an image of a goddess. There's a freaking knot in my face. With
An almoner is a person who distributes alms or money or food to the poor.
Are you sure?
That's probably
I
just the bad
Didn't
translation.
make it up.
with an inlaid amethyst set in her eyes. I have no clue how he came
Came by the almanac.
or why he took it. All I know is that it looks like that this man stole it.
You have it. Oh.
You have it on you, don't you? Come tomorrow, Lutz Viante will uncover this man's crime and kill him.
Alright, this is so easy to follow.
But now in this life, I
know that is literally
Just
what-
keep reading. It's okay.
I must use this knowledge to alter the course of fate.
Yeah, chat. Someone clip Maddie barking so I can play it and embarrass her at every moment of the day.
Rest assured, I am only here to resolve His Highness's misgivings.
I'm sorry?
You found the pouch in the Western Palace, and you've simply been waiting for a chance to return it to its rightful owner, yes? Give it to me, and I will see it is returned to His Highness with the full explanation. I'll tell him I was the one who discovered it.
Nope.
You won't be mentioned.
That finger is
Oh.
way too long.
Well, the middle finger's the longest.
Way
Yeah,
too
but not
long,
like-
you say.
Maybe she got like stunted.
Th-
On all
then
the
if you
fingers
would
except
be
the middle
so
one.
kind, Your Highness, I ask that you explain this matter to the prince in a way that leaves no room for any unfortunate misunderstandings.
Of course, consider it handled.
Bow.
Dash.
Yeah, I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
this really reads as dashing.
No, what's happening is she gets murdered, and so she go back in
I
time
did
and
it.
she's like, I want to marry
I
the
saved
other
the
guy. So I'm
Never
gonna.
seen an almoner close up
He
before.
goes
Is
to
it like
jail.
a pouch?
It doesn't matter what it is. You guys are getting way too
No, I'm
hung up
just
on this little piece of
curious.
thing.
I'm curious. I want to learn new things, Jonah. You're trying to keep me from expanding
Yeah, but
my
you're
mind.
trying to
Next
figure
thing
out-
I know, you're gonna be pushing me down. Oh,
Are you okay?
no, the fucking thing is stuck in my ear. Ow. That was so scary.
Sorry. Maddie's earbud, I moved my leg and I pulled it out of
It
her
got
ear,
caught
but
and-
it left a little rubber piece behind.
And it was stuck in my ear, so I felt like my ear had died.
It's even more exquisite than I remember.
Elijah T. Certain says it's a MacGuffin is what it is.
What's a MacGuffin?
Okay, well, never mind.
It must be worth a fortune.
Turn this out of your knee range.
The prince is said to hold the salmoner dear, rarely letting it out of his sight. There were even whispers that it belonged to his late mother. Oh.
Oh.
Hey, whoa, Cleric of Crows says, I brought dill pickles, nobody can have any. If you don't have enough for the whole class, you can't eat it now.
Yeah, put it back in your
You gotta
backpack.
share.
If I play this right, I must gain the opportunity to speak with him. And if I could capture his interest, I might be able to secure a proposal too.
Shing!
Ah.
Flinch. Whoa, look at that really, really fucking thick sword.
They forgot to sharpen
That's a
it.
club.
I had every intention of killing that wretched thief the moment I caught him. And yet, here we are.
Here we are.
Why, pray tell, would a princess of this kingdom trouble herself to protect a lowly criminal?
I kind of wish she killed her now and she reincarnated again. Why is she?
Wait, why is she naked
In
now?
just a bra.
What?
Curiosity alone stayed my hand. Whoosh.
Like she was wearing like a full cloak a second ago.
Yeah, why is his sword so fucking
That
thick?
looks like a toy sword.
But how? I didn't sense anyone approaching.
Her life sense wasn't working.
Why is she in like a nightie now?
Hey, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna complain. She's of age.
Duly
No, but
noted.
I'm just curious if she
I guess.
has always been wearing
Not a little up. I guess this is a different room.
Oh, this is later in her room, so she did
Weird.
change. Yeah, they did not
That's
communicate
a
that
weird
very well.
choice.
No, Maddie, he's in her bedroom now
Oh,
with his sword drawn.
ew.
Yeah, you may want to move
Oh,
this 18
with
plus.
his sword drawn, you say?
Yeah, that.
Hello, sailor!
What is
Is
this?
that his sheath?
Nobody's sword's so thick, how could it be?
It's so thick.
Ah!
Love is in
All right,
the air,
everyone.
ladies.
Wait. Come back to the screen.
Hubba,
Take a look at it. Crystal Light says caked up.
I like how it looks like
Maru,
like
why
a little
he
kid
running
that's
like
been
that?
eating chocolate cake and it's just kind of like smeared around their mouth.
She's like, I have this perfect plan. My last husband killed me, so I'm gonna go with the guy who couldn't marry me, cause he killed somebody.
Those eyes, they don't seem human. They're not.
Step.
Stop the timer.
Whoa!
S,
Yeah.
You can even see like what is it called?
Is that supposed to be her leg?
I think so. You know,
But
it's like
those are her
underboob.
tits.
Is
So
that
her leg is like
undercock?
a pencil.
I think it's
No, that's like the
half
fold.
of her.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm looking at it. That's the bottom of the fold right
Yeah,
there.
that's-
Oh,
fold.
I just thought she had like a teeny little
You're just
chicken
gonna brush
strip.
right past the undercock, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh, precarious.
Yeah.
Let me find romance.
I disagree with that choice. me when the princess
Snatch!
me when
Oh, he's all swirly.
It's all magic anger.
this is just like me
Woo!
when I'm
Just as well I found it before someone ended up dead.
Wow. Oh, it's gone. Nothing.
Even a moment longer and it
He's
might
like a
have been
Barbie.
too late.
He's drawing his sword.
he's gonna get his cock out.
Truly, to be accused of theft
And killed by him in this
Yeah,
one.
I don't want to victim blame too bad here. But first time
You had foreknowledge that whoever stole that thing was about to be fucking murdered, and you're like, let me just take it.
Well, first time you marry a crazy dude.
I think there's something in there that keeps him alive because he's like a second longer it would have been too late. He would have died or turned into like a werewolf or something. That's why he was all
Yeah.
magic-y. I've read too many of these to understand. Anyways,
Please, Your Highness, just give me a moment to explain. I assure you I never sought to steal your pouch nor hide it away.
Why? She's so little.
She's so petite and her feet are not anatomically correct.
Yeah.
I had every intention of returning it to you tomorrow with all due honor.
Lucy
Dead.
Purse as the maid wouldn't have done this.
Then what compelled you to cover for that thief and seek me out directly?
Her head reaches his knees. That's not even gonna be a happy marriage at that rate.
Yeah, even if she like
Maddie
got
it.
all the way up, she'd
Like-
still
like-
be
like-
maybe
let's-
mid-thigh.
Let's imagine, get the length of her leg, the length of that part of her leg, and the length of her body.
She's
Draw it out.
maybe that tall.
yeah.
Cause like,
Oh, she's a small girl, I guess.
Yeah, because heaven forbid the female protagonist be taller than the male protagonist.
Yeah, actually, if that happens in a webtoon, if the female protagonist is taller, we all reincarnate into a new life and have to start over.
What happens when it's in real life?
Blue Jay says this is the Lore Olympus levels of height difference. Is he some secret lover of yours, perhaps?
He is nothing of a sort.
I want to note that
Boobies.
in this case, she's not married and he's not like betrothed to her. That's not a secret lover. That would just be like a boyfriend.
Yeah.
It would be like a
What is
secret
he, your boyfriend?
Without me? A guy you don't know?
I only feared that if he died by your hand over some needless
Look how
misunderstanding,
low
it could
res
lead
half
to
the
an...
rug is.
Yeah, I saw that.
What is?
I think it was supposed to be a shadow.
I
like
don't
a-
know.
Glass table?
Oh no, there's a rug on the rug.
No, so
Yeah.
there's a glass
Oh,
table
what's that?
here.
I don't know.
And
what
then
this
that
is supposed
asset.
to be.
No, but there's another flat
can
rug
lead-
on top of the round rug. Look, flat rug over round
Oh!
rug.
Oh, flat over... Anyway.
And it could lead to another conflict between our realms.
Realms?
Ha!
Kingdoms?
My, what a touching, thoughtful display of patriotism.
His
If you
accent
care
just-
so deeply for your kingdom, I was getting bored. I gotta do something to make it fun. Perhaps you should have spoken up before your father launched that foolish attempt at an invasion. What am I?
He's sitting down, and that's his leg. He's up, feet up in the air.
Plunk?
Whoa, feet up in the air.
Is that the sound sitting down makes? Cause here, wait. Plunk? Oh, I guess so.
I still recall the smell of blood and the sail soldiers I cut down.
I just feel
Yeah,
like
the
he's
voice
really
making-
into
what-
blood.
What is he
happening?
sitting on?
What is
The
happening with
bed.
the sword right now? No, look at his. What is happening?
That's the entire sword foreshortened. That's
it's
the angle it
going
would be
through
at.
his arm.
But they forgot to erase.
Oh my gosh, the sword is on top of him.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be. But why would
It's-
you even put the 3D asset
You
there?
don't need it. You don't
Yeah,
need it.
they should have
It's
just
there.
had just.
Oh
And
my
the
gosh,
bottom.
that's embarrassing. That's the thing that drives me nuts. Like, webtoon. We critique the anatomy
Like
sometimes.
I make so much art that I think is just so shit that I would never post it anywhere or even like show anyone.
But no, there's so much stuff
No, but
that's-
I'm not being like you can't do bad art. But Webtoon was like, yeah, I think this is good enough to post on our homepage.
when I critique the anatomy,
It's never gonna be perfect.
I
right?
should do that less, but that is just looking at that.
I
It's
wouldn't
so
have added that.
obviously wrong.
Well, 'cause-
like that's just a technical mistake. That's
Well,
not.
Hear me out. On top of that, you didn't like it took
And his
more
foot's
effort.
going at the wrong angle.
It took more effort
No,
to add.
I mean, okay.
It took more effort to add the sword versus not adding the sword.
Like someone had to center that and go, yeah, that looks good, that looks fine, that looks ready to go.
Anyways,
As clearly as if it were only yesterday.
Yeah, Blue Jay says it looks like he stabbed himself with his own sword.
Yeah.
It does.
I hope he doesn't stab me. I am well aware that we must atone for our bloodshed we so recklessly spilled in our ambition to claim Teriskinian lands.
What happened to her hand?
did she cut herself?
Did he scratch her with his big scary outburst?
I don't know.
What is this super shitty low-res thing they keep putting on this
Yeah,
carpet?
I don't know. It looks bad.
Addity Dio. Whoa, first time at a live, and what a live to join.
Sterling Rose says the new Shrek movie is really weird so far.
My father has assured His Imperial Majesty that one of Sail's 5 princesses will be offered to the Empire as a gesture of reconciliation.
Oh, yes. It seems Prince Saila, the true-born daughter, was too precious to part with, so he offered the Canal City and the lesser-born princess instead. They say there are 5 princesses in Sal, each born of a different concubine.
The more you talk, the more I don't understand what you're saying.
I take it you are one of them.
I am, Your Highness. Is there perhaps anyone you had in mind?
Are they doing it again with the sword?
No,
I mean,
it's
that's,
under. It's
That's
under.
more
No, but
possible,
it's not
what's it
attached
He
to
does
anything.
not have a dick and balls. Do you see that?
Yeah,
There
that's...
is nothing.
Also,
She's
he's like
Barbie
she's
down
like
there.
floating up above. One cheek is gently pressed in. The other one's gotta be hovering.
Oh, guys, no, we're saying he doesn't have a dick and balls. Those are his balls.
Oh! No, not that I can say. I haven't given it too much thought.
Sky
Naturally.
Pancake makes a good point. Isn't this their first meeting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, Nacta makes a good point. Trans representative. So he-
No, I like Pink Flames 4's better. He's super circumcised.
Dr. went just a little too far.
Cleric of Crows says in all caps, just look up an art reference.
His circumcision's just sort of like a low taper fade.
No, it's inverted.
In my past life, he chose one of us from random, as if we were some bothersome task he desired to be done and over with. Over and done with. From what I've heard, he has no real interest in women.
They set all these stories up to be so gay. It's always a woman and her very
they can
close
never-
female friend,
never pull
and
the
a dude
trigger on
who
it.
doesn't have a bunch of interest in women and spends a lot of time with his male best friend.
Yeah.
And they're always like, "Oh, but now we're in love," and it's like you were acting a certain way earlier.
So beyond filling his duty to sire an heir, he hardly ever engaged with his wife. Do you believe in God? But her child became the crown prince while mine died. If that is the case, I ask that you choose me. Blood on my hand.
What?
I had planned to formally make this request tomorrow. But should you choose me, I will do anything your highness asks of me.
And he goes, anything?
And she goes,
Anything?
anything except...
I think that's you.
Oh, I'll admit it. It was maddening to win the war.
Down to his accent.
All right, I'll admit it. It was maddening to win the war. Only to be saddled with the prospect of marrying some illegitimate princess from a defeated nation.
And why is he doing that?
Sky Pancake says, "Wait, why is there blood on her hand? Did I,
I
miss
don't
that?
know.
We don't
Yeah,
know
I-
either.
we
We've been here
genuinely
too.
don't know.
If anyone in chat, like, we missed it or something.
Red Neon Moon says, do you believe in God kills me every time?
But this might actually prove to be interesting. Oh, they've
Strike
got matches
matches?
with...
Okay.
When were matches invented?
No, when were matchbooks invented?
It's when were matchbooks invented?
Because this is more than just like a strikeable match.
The matchbook was invented in the late 1800s with multiple inventors, Joshua Pusey and Charles Bowman.
Interesting. Were you in the cat litter? Or were you in Micah's
He was
bedroom?
just checking things out.
He's a good boy.
buddy.
There's a dog. We're not just talking to like a small gremlin who goes in the cat litter and then my bedroom.
Doggy, you're so nice. You look at the little tail.
Oh yeah, the princess's sword. The prince's sword clipped into her arm. For a
Oh!
minute.
that
His sword's
makes
gone, by
sense.
the way.
Yeah, it didn't need to
Oh,
be there.
yeah.
Well, no, you see, they have a limit of one horrible 3D asset for him to be holding per shot, and this
Probably,
is the candle.
actually. Also, I would kill for that shirt.
Chuckle.
Look at his shirt. I would kill
Yeah,
for
it's
that.
pretty-
I would
What
murder
a collar.
for that.
So, the spoils of war are quite unique, to say the least.
I'm spoils.
A marriage proposal from a woman on her knees in little more than her underclothes.
In fairness,
I'm naked.
you waited
the
for
one
her to
who
get.
did that.
He
Yeah.
was following her, so he waited for her to get
yeah.
naked.
Oh, my boobies! Wait, my negligee is practically sheer.
Girl, don't be acting like all that.
What are you covering up for? What a creepy thing to say.
Don't worry.
I can't
I
keep-
won't do anything to you.
I can't keep doing the voice.
I could apparently.
You
kind
said
of
you
do
wanted
it.
to be my wife,
morphed
didn't
into
you?
Doofenshmirtz.
You'll need to do better than that if you hope to win my favor. Oh, covering up your tits? You need to do better than that if you want to be my wife.
Cover your feet, you whore. I'm sorry, women.
To be continued.
Wait. Let's find one of these.
Bloodthirsty warhound sounds like the average male lead. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I feel like the first meeting of them would either be Callisto and Penelope, bad, meeting, or, oh no, I tripped and fell, kind of meeting. What does that mean? What? This is
How
such
can,
brain
you, how
rot.
can you say, I feel like their first meeting would be like this after seeing their first meeting?
I bet he better be a nice husband, unlike that trash of a former husband of hers.
If he doesn't fall head over heels for her and turns out to be a really nice guy, I don't want it.
I don't think anyone does.
Okay, I don't want to hear that from the
voice
man that
kills
broke her.
me.
Like, I don't care what reason you had coming through the window. What are you, Batman?
What
Is he
are you?
Batman?
A nice guy?
Chat, is he Batman? Put a dog in the chat if he's Batman.
Doggies!
If he's Bruce Wayne, the Dark Knight. If he is Vengeance.
My child will have a different father.
You'll need to do better than that if you hope to win my favor.
This is my chance.
Ghosty Chronicles says, I love Quinn Zhaobai, and I don't know why, but I'm pointing it out because I love Quinn Zhaobai.
Move it over to the skull for me,
Quinn
please.
Zhaobai is my favorite webtoon character.
If you look, every once in a while there will be a scene where I'm like in like a bedroom. Micah edited up for me, and there's a Quinn Zhaobai plush on it.
Yeah, I edited
I don't know
Quinn
where.
Zhaobai plush.
Yeah.
It's in the background of some videos. You can find it.
I can't name it off the top of my head, but yeah.
This is my chance.
I think it's in the Rashta video.
I must do whatever it takes to change my fate
Tremble.
for my survival.
Oh no, for my survival is not consent.
No.
Just throwing that out there, folks.
And for my child.
The one you're not pregnant with anymore?
Yeah, I don't. It's such a. I've never. It's weird being
Is
like.
she?
This line goes through her cleavage line goes through her arm.
Damn, girl.
leaving
Your
myself
tits are so good, I can see them through your arm.
If leaving myself exposed is what you desire, I'm more than willing to oblige.
I'm not interested in girls.
Ah! Ah! Ankles are so tiny! Ah! I'm a candle! Ah!
Well, I'm not a girl.
Would this be more liking to your? Would
this
this
be more to your highness's
highness's liking? I don't like it.
You're
Nice
ugly.
nigger.
You seem to have a knack for catching one's interest.
Is he gonna get
Swish.
naked too? I don't like this. What am I gonna do now?
That's just Maddie.
Flop.
What just flopped?
His pubes. That was amusing, I'll give you that. But I didn't travel all this way just to see naked women. Trust me, I've seen lots of naked women. Like I can see a naked woman all the time.
Boyd says they allow this on YT. I'm hoping.
Ellie says, "Get dressed." Cover yourself up
He's like,
before I grow
he's
bored.
like, this is
Yeah.
the beach. This is the bathtub.
This isn't a beach. This is my bathtub.
These lemon stealing whores.
Where did this sword go?
His hand's on his sword. Oh wait, no. Can you see the handle of his sword?
I don't know.
Like what else with that black bit beneath his?
Beats me.
Bored? Have some self-respect, women? All women or just her?
True Gamer says, "What is this rated?" This
It
one
is
is
mature.
It is mature.
Let's hear it then. What is your reason for all of this? Why go to such lengths? The only reason I'm keeping you alive is to sate my curiosity, because I am just seriously, I promise I'm into women. And like, it was...
Boys.
It was funny to me when you were naked because I'm attracted to women.
But please put a cloak on.
But please cover up because I'm not actually attracted to
I
women.
can't say the joke I was gonna say on live stream, but I'll say it later.
There is a man who intends to propose to me. Oh, my
I like
foot
how they
just
still
has to
kept
be
her feet
off,
out, yeah.
And my father will almost certainly give him his.
Why?
They've still got that horrible, shitty, low-res thing in the middle of the carpet.
Andy Fish Gallery says, "Wow, what a great love interest."
Void says, gay? But it's gay question mark. Yeah, I don't know, we've tripped back and forth between so many things that I think we've just flipped back to...
Sterling Rose says he shoved the sword right back in his ass where it belongs.
But that is not what I want. I want to get married to a blood-soaked barbarian.
Then why not
Thank
refuse?
you, I'm doing what? Oh, and
Oh.
thank you, Lampecia.
Hello.
For the super chats.
I'm doing what? Oh, sorry.
Says, I just thought I'd let you all know that I was texting my friend and accidentally screamed no! in our group chat. This is for the demonstration. Lampecia says, first time catching a live, you've been my entertainment through my whole week of beading project, so thank you.
Oh, you bead?
That's
I've
cool.
always wanted to learn how to bead. That's so cool.
I feel like my hands are too shaky to bead. Like, I'd just be dropping beads, like, left and... You know what I mean? Like, I'd
Well,
be...
I'd
Thank
love
you,
to
by
bead,
the
but
way.
my
Thank you.
hands are too soaked in blood that the beads just slip and slide lap.
Yeah, Micah already has a hobby, and it's getting just like
My
dipping-
hands soaked in blood.
Yeah, you know, you like go down to like the
I go down to a
blood
hospital,
donation.
I break into the room where they keep all their blood, I slit a bag open and just go
I used
Ooh,
to.
Lampita says, yep, I'm beating a hat right now. I didn't know you could beat hats.
I don't know what
Can
that
you
means, but
send
it
me a
sounds
picture
cool.
on Instagram? I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
What does
No,
beating a
when I
hat mean? I want to know what that means.
I don't know.
Beating.
Here, look up beating hats.
hat.
Beating.
If only we knew someone in the chat who could explain it to us.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
cool.
like this? Were you? Oh, that's cool.
Dude. That's
I
awesome.
definitely do not have the hand-eye coordination for that.
That's so cool.
No, that's cool as hell.
Regular Centipede says, beaded hat sounds sick as hell. You're so right. No, when I was a kid, I would always make cookies, and we had like this giant 5-gallon bucket of flour, and I really liked feeling the flour, so I just dipped my hands. I dipped my stupid, dirty little 10-year-old hands and like feel up the flour. Oh, that was delightful.
Ellie says, please, free this ML from the gay self-hatred.
I mean, it's such a cool shirt. That's such a Star Wars shirt.
I gotta learn how to sew for you.
Yeah,
for
I
your
need
birthday.
Star Wars shirts.
But I have no choice in that matter. Unless, of course, the Imperial Prince Tricus
Tricus.
would
Of
claim me as
Tricus.
his bride. I'm not gonna read properly because it's
She's
not
like
Yeah,
levitating
she's
above
little.
the bed. Yeah, she got like 75%
Is
bigger.
he? And I don't want to continue just with the gay, but he's sitting on the bedpost. Am
It
I?
access it. They're
He has
The bedpost is going into his ass!
That's why he has such good posture.
Yeah, it's going up to about here.
Gadak says they're crochet. Oh, where'd it go? Gadak said they were crocheting a scarf hat.
Scarf hat as I'm watching the stream.
I'm
Champ
working
Eater.
on a hexagon cardigan. I love crochet.
Champion
Soap
Soap
Eater
Eater
says,
says bedpost pegging.
No, Champion Soap Streamer also says AO streaming.
Champion Soap Eater, that is a great name.
Bracelets, hats, earrings. That's so cool. All right, everyone in the chat, if you guys have hobbies, send me your finished projects
All right,
on Instagram. I
no,
want to check it out.
we've got another angle of this shitty carpet thing. What is that? What could that possibly be?
It kind of looks like the chair that Normal Girl sits on at the beginning of the snake porn video, or the end of the snake
What
porn
is
video.
what is this thing?
That's like a modern
And
carpet.
also, did they cut that rug for that stone platform? I mean, like, I guess it's not crazy, but it's a little weird.
Sundogs, hello.
Oh, that's a dogs.
Natka says
Neato.
the cloak is magic and helped her grow.
Ah. Shamrock the Green Dragon says, what's your Instagram?
I do want to see your finished stuff. It's Maddie Bites. It's like the same profile picture. Just like in the message, just say like, this is what my finished art project looks like. I will get to them. I honestly check
Cursed
Instagram
Blessing
so often.
said the rug is made out of 2000s Barbie movie patterns.
Oh, word?
You must truly despise this man. Step. Still, it is a reckless gamble you are making, taking your shirt off in front of
Like,
me.
I don't
Yeah, that was so weird.
Shout out to this comic, and the bar is in hell for this, by the way, for drawing their flames instead of having CGI plastic flame.
Well, the candles are CGI plastic.
You might find yourself fleeing a tiger, only to wander right into the jaws of a
yeah,
dragon.
the Webtoon female leads have a very, like, oh, well, this guy sucked, but the other guy, the one
At
of
least
two
he's
guys...
not a rapist.
Well, no, she'll be like, oh, well, because the other guy sucks, this other guy must be great. He could be worse. In fact,
Yeah.
he just said so.
Peachy Frog says the toes still peeking out of the cloak is crazy.
It's so funny, because like when you and me met, if you were like,
Any of this.
I don't even know, like, I was like really cautious of red flag behavior. My first thought would not be, yeah, I'm gonna take my clothes off for this random stranger.
Champion Soap Eater says, this has it all.
But does it have God?
Sky Pancake says, get a man who threatens you.
We stand a threatening king!
Woo!
I hear the rumors about me have changed as far as sale.
Reached.
Wait, reach?
Why do they always try to put their thumb in her mouth? Every webtoon, the guy that's like supposedly not the evil guy is like, here, let me just get my thumb in there real
They
quick.
all do the Grand
Let
Moff
me-
Tarkin.
Get out of my
They
mouth!
all do, look up, I mean, don't, but Grand Moff Tarkin grabbing her chin.
No, but it's so much worse than that. Moff Tarkin grabs her chin to make her look at him, which is creepy. They're always putting the thumb on the lip and like trying to force it.
I
And
have
that's not
something
even, like-
embarrassing I want to confess. I really like the whole, like, sword tip chin up kind of thing.
That's different than trying to shove your thumb in her
Yeah,
fucking
imagine
mouth.
if they did the sword chin thing, but it was in their mouth. If they just kind of like, here, let me put the tip of my sword in your mouth.
Get your dirty, filthy hands away from me!
Yeah.
You guys are gross.
I'm not touching you.
Yeah, but like, when was the last time this guy washed his hands?
Is he still soaked in blood?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You think his thumb tastes like copper?
They say that I've always been more beast than man, my savagery unmatched.
Do you think in the novel he was...
Yeah.
Kai Z says Tarkin at least doesn't put his finger in Leia's mouth.
Thank you, exactly, that's
But
what
with
I'm
the
saying.
power of video editing, I will get us
Oh,
there.
no. And that I become a madman in my rage, unable to determine friend from foe.
Peachy Frog says, thumb soaked in blood, and I gotta
Pop
say,
bum.
that's pretty cool.
A bloodthirsty fiend.
Is he just a
Oh,
vampire?
yikes.
Is it on the skull? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's already on the skull.
We can't go past the skull.
Yeah, I went to the skull when she dropped her pants.
Wait, do you guys remember what's past the skull? 3 priests hiding.
Who finds
I was
greater...
like, I think we just died.
This guy is confirming that he's gay. Who finds greater pleasure in spilling blood than the embrace of a woman's arms.
He's like, I would rather kill someone
He's like,
than
I
touch a
really
woman.
prefer putting my sword through other men
Yeah,
over the hug of a woman.
MJ Love makes a good point. She's not just looking for a romantic interest. She's not just looking for protection. She is looking for the father of her child.
Oh yeah!
Right, like this is nuts to be like, he seems like daddy.
He's great father material. He didn't murder me, and he even told me to put clothes on.
Okay.
Sterling Rose says, my reincarnation, a story where the protagonist realizes she can't keep running to a man for help as she comes to terms with the fact that she has shitty taste in men.
Oh, that's so good.
He's like trying to choke her, but like his pinky.
Well, he has to do it like in a posh. He has to do it poshly.
Yeah, it's like a teacup. Actually, that's
I
kind of
mean,
hard to
yeah,
do.
She has the viscosity of a teacup neck. Not the viscosity, the diameter of a teacup.
Yeah, viscosity is like...
Thickness? Yeah.
It makes no difference to me. You're only going to be the father of my child. All I ask is that you promise me one thing.
Which is...
Clasp. That I be the one to bear your child.
I'm choking on my cookie if I'm being honest.
I like that the flame, you know how flame goes
Sideways when you turn this-
diagonally? The
Yeah.
flame
Maybe
goes...
they didn't draw it on.
Yeah, because you draw the flame going up, or at least I would think. Yeah, Elijah G. said her. Viscosity is how gooey versus runny a liquid
Yeah, what are
is.
you talking about?
Sorry. It's 9:30 at night for us. I'm sleepy.
Yeah, but you say that, but every person in the chat is always like, guys, why are you streaming at 3 a.m. in the morning? And it's like, I don't know.
You're the one that's awake.
I love you all for being here.
It is a wife's duty, after all, to provide an heir.
Do you know what a marriage entails?
I really like how they covered her up with this cloak and they still found a way to show her cleavage.
Obviously, Jonah.
I require no affection from your highness, just your sperm.
Only your word.
You joke, but literally that's what she's saying.
Only your word that you will protect our child as our rightful successor. If you can promise me that, I will want nothing more of you.
You should draw. You know what you should do? When we get past
There
the
we
skull, you should draw 3 little priests and we lift them up from the bottom of the OBS window.
Elijah T. Serta says marriage is choking each other.
Obviously. If you don't choke your partner, you don't love them enough. I'm sorry, YouTube. That was a joke.
Your Highness? Why is the room
Oh,
on
it's
fire?
It's
Oh,
from the candle.
It's me, Dia. I noticed the curtains billowing from below and thought your window might be open.
Okay.
Shall I come in and shut it for you? Dia, you just want to see her naked.
Dia's like, are you in your nightgown yet? Should I come in? Do you think
Do you
I
need
should?
help
I
getting
should.
in and out of your nightgown?
The window. You need me to come in and close the window.
You don't need any help.
Is it cold in there? Is your nightgown on? Is it cold?
Do you need more blankets? I can bring you, or take more
Do you want
blankets.
me
if
to
you're too
open your
hot.
shutters? If you leave it like that, you're bound to catch a chill.
No.
Yeah. See, now she's blushing. She didn't blush taking her clothes off in front of a dude because she doesn't care, right? But Dia may be coming in.
There's no need, Dia. I'll take care of it.
You know how a candle burns the wick perfectly flat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Meet me at the Western Palace tomorrow at noon.
Whisper. Wait, did he come? Wait, was that insinuating he did come through the window?
Yeah. That's
He
why Chad
is
said
Batman.
it. Yeah.
Fucking freak.
You'll get your answer then.
Dun, dun,
Smirk.
dun.
Yeah, he's looking real
What a
hot
freak.
there.
They all have like.
Oh, leap.
No, he's entering the jewel box! I feel like our streams, I don't know, as a new viewer, I feel like
Book
we're getting-
Eater says the candle wick is the same circumference of her neck.
But like our streams are getting so self-referential that at some point they're just gonna be us going Gooby, Sumpus Wumpus, Hoobity Doobity.
Big Flame says fish ass smirk.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what the
Wait,
smile
yeah, he's
reminds
leaving.
me
He
of.
left his sword.
Oh my gosh.
He does not have it on him.
No. He left his sword, right?
They misspelled stories. They misspelled stories.
Who translated this? Me?
Ah,
Illiteracy.
That's 2 stories high.
Landing pose.
Oh,
Look
that's
at
so
that.
funny.
I
I
love,
love
butt.
a man with scoliosis.
I love men with a butt.
Okay,
Step-
Maddie.
Who doesn't? Show me a person who doesn't love a good butt. A boob man. You're
Yeah.
so right. My word.
Why is
still
your
don't
hand
know what it
bleeding?
is.
Why is her hand bleeding?
Oh, see,
Pink
he
Flame says nice butt.
yeah, exactly. The following afternoon at the Western Palace. I feel like we go at like, we go from a dead stop and then we just like skip forward. We're not gonna see her like processing
React.
at all. No, we're just like, yeah, let's cut straight back to them doing whatever the fuck
The
that
Imperial
was.
Year
If
829?
I'm serious, if I saw someone jump from 2 stories high, I would sit there for like a solid 20 minutes and be like, I bet I could do that.
could make
And then I would like,
Should-
I'd like get
should
up and
I?
I'd be like, I don't know.
Starling says,
ultimately
why
I
is he
pussy
wearing
out.
ballerina tights?
Listen.
He knows what he likes.
Beastie BBY says, it might be baby, but I'm going BBY because I think that's funny. Says, 2-floor story jump and not even phased. What a man.
Parkour!
A fish man.
I don't know. I think this is the Dia.
I think we all should say it.
Your Highness!
you look
Absolutely
radiant
I
today.
wanna- What is the occasion for all
No,
this
so
finery?
she's like, Your Highness, you look radiant today.
What is the occasion for all this finery?
Yeah, and
She's
she's like
blushing.
blushing.
Might it be that you're expecting me? I mean, Lord Chater?
Not quite, Dia.
They always have gloves that either go too high or
Yeah,
don't go...
they like go up to here or like they don't cover the bottom
Oh,
of their
man,
hand.
Yeah. Paris
Goodness.
from the Poison Princess thing, he never wears long enough gloves. It pisses me off.
Goodness, what happened to your hand? I just
Oh.
threw my phone.
It's fine, really. Just a little scratch.
I just knocked over Maddie's water and I feel very
Oh,
bad.
That water... It's my Stanley water bottle.
The scratch from the almoner last night still hasn't healed.
Will the
When did
prince
it
really
scratch
accept
her
my-
hand?
Like forever ago, when he
That
pounced
was
on
the
her.
blood, I guess.
Will the prince really accept my proposal? I just can't fathom what he's thinking. He seems utterly uninterested in me last night. I wonder if today's attire might help.
Girl, dressing sexy ain't gonna do nothing. You showed him everything.
Yeah, and he literally was like, I don't care about
You
that.
put it all out there, and he said,
Take it or leave
I
it.
like
This guy
putting my sword
pancake,
in
I know.
dudes.
I must have appeared so unkempt in my nightgown.
Sterling
And
Rose
my
says
naked
every
body.
single live I watch a drink is spilt. That's because we've got like 3 cans of Dr. Pepper and like 2 things of water on one desk. And, like,
Well, it's because I
water's
get
back there.
so dizzy. I've started like eating a bunch of pasta and drinking a bunch of water before I do these, just because I don't want to pass out.
Yeah, Blue Jay makes a good point. Is it just me, or is it every time the ML is around, the mood turns darker, but with Thea, it's always brighter? They go out of their way to make the male love interest seem dark and spooky. He's a dick, he's spooky, he's scary, and then they're put with any other character, and it's like, oh, well, they have chemistry, because she's not fucking spooky.
My, what do we have here?
She got some long legs.
Listen,
Ooh-wee.
I got long legs.
I was not complaining.
I heard the palace maids were loitering about in the improper attire, lured by rumors of a dashing imperial prince. So I thought I'd best come to restore order.
Why is she acting like what she's wearing is so much more modest than what she's wearing?
Yeah, her shoulders are covered. She can go to the school dance.
But I never expected a princess to be the head of it all. Tisk tisk. Your meetings, Majesty.
Oh, your meetings, Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Majesty.
Majesty. Your Majesty, meetings.
And my greetings to the first and third
Lucy Purr
concubines.
says, why is this new chick wearing an evening gown in the middle of the day?
Yeah, what a dumb bitch.
Okay, so Maddie's kind of doing like a Jessie from Pokemon voice. So, do this as James from Pokemon.
Have you guys even seen Pokemon?
I always knew the 5th concubine was lacking in proper decorum. She was once a maid, after
Bastard
all.
child,
But I
bastard
never
child.
imagined she would raise
Bye,
her own
son
daughter to be
dogs.
so vulgar.
Have a good time.
Bye, son dogs.
Kai says, Maddie, am I okay? Yeah, I carbo-loaded, and I've been drinking water. I did, however, wake
Cursed
up
Blessing says, Your Majesty.
And then, of course, that
Your
means...
travesty says, what? No, I ended up waking up at like 1:50 because our foster dog really needed to go to the bathroom, but then he spent like an hour looking for the perfect spot to pee last night.
I
That was
stayed up till
lovely.
2 a.m. reading, Can Love Blossom in a Poisoned Heart? It can.
Your travesty, your majesty, we're all bastard children's.
Should that be your fan base's name? You know how it's like Danny Gonzalez says like Greg? It's like, what's up, bastard children?
I would, but you two might really not like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? Because they're like the first comic we read?
Just look at her. First, she snared Lord Chatier with nothing but her looks, and now she's shamelessly putting herself on display to seduce the Imperial Prince. Hardly surprising, considering her mother used the same wanton tactics.
Oh, do you think her mother was the world's most famous prostitute?
Probably.
No, that's
Like
me.
mother, like daughter, as they say.
Oh,
All
yes.
that time spent pretending to be so prim and proper. Now at least she shows her true colors.
Yellow.
My mother was dragged into the...
Oh, backed up to 18 plus.
She was... Perhaps that's why she so wished for me to end up with a man who would truly love me.
If only she knew that I... Listen, you girl, I know, we all know, we get it. We get it, you were murdered. Shut up about it. Pardon my interruption.
Like, how quickly they forget about being murdered always floors me.
Or how much they talk about it. Oh, this is a boy.
But His Imperial Highness Prince Lutz, Prince Lust is expecting his guest.
Starling says, people in the Imperial Year 829 need to get a life for real.
Little Mermaid says, when are we gonna get the life stories of these famous prostitutes?
Yeah!
Princess hit. Oh.
You be shine on.
Princess Hanel, I presume. Huh?
Oh, he's got a cool belt knife.
He won't in the next.
Like your brother's tool belt.
I am even Leneuve, aide to Prince Litz.
Even?
I
Evan.
understand. Go back up.
Evan.
I am even Leneuve. I understand His Highness has invited you to the Western Palace. Please, allow me to escort you.
Gory. Oh, there's a TikTok audio.
Well, she only got one boob.
Listen, some of us are not blessed.
Wow.
Wow.
Such
lily
a
pads.
beautiful, beautiful
Entry, please. That's what I was thinking of.
step.
Eat more cookie. Greetings, Your Highness. Do you
And
think
I'm not gonna
she
put-
has. What do we guess is in the box?
What's in the box?
Is it lingerie for her to wear in front of him?
Who freaking
I
knows?
must apologize for my ill manners last night.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Wait, is he the same guy? Is he Batman?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
neglected.
Oh, no, okay, that's not Shinon.
Yeah.
I neglected to offer a proper greeting in my state of confusion.
That's what you're gonna call it.
Tallest shrublet says a severed hand.
Elijah T. Center says, Micah, from the bottom of my Eastern European heart, do not try that accent again. But here's the thing. You can't say that was a European accent because you can't put a name to whatever it was I was just doing. That could have been anywhere.
My name is.
Your name is of no interest to me. Now, as for your proposal.
Elijah T. Center says, dog, that accent ain't Russian. That's the Count from Sesame Street. Yeah, I was doing one. Ha, ha, ha. Two.
I have a few terms of my own. If you are willing to accept them, I shall take you as my wife.
What are the terms, and then we're done?
Wait, is one of the artists named Burby?
The scene where he jump bro has some cake.
Ah! Yeah, he does.
I really hope he ain't a red flag and just a puppy underneath the cold demeanor.
He is a red flag. If you've read what we've read and you're thinking, I don't know about this guy, I'm still a little on the fence, you're dumb.
Why is he kind of mean?
Because he's a warmonger.
These comments are how old? What do you mean?
5 days old, typically. Katiana Kegel.
Should we read another chapter, or should we do another chapter of the acting princess god chapter?
Let's figure out what his terms are, and
what are
then
the
let's
terms,
yeah,
and then
let's
we'll leave.
let's start winding it down. I'm getting
Oh yeah.
sleepy.
Yeah, I still have to take one of the dogs
Beepy.
out. Where is he? Oh, he's so precious.
He's by our feet sleeping.
I love Chirpy. Put a dog in the chat if you love our foster dog Chirps that we're definitely not going to adopt. Wink.
Just a little guy.
Your terms, Your Highness. May I ask what they are?
My pink-haired boyfriend that you just met. You can't tell anyone that we're dating. Before we get to that, there's something I'd like to know. Chetier Phil, the man they call your betrothed.
My betrothed?
That's what people are saying. He's earned quite the reputation as the love-struck count.
So relatable. You know when you get quite the reputation as a love-struck count?
That collar's nuts. His neck is nuts. Holy crap.
I'd kill for that
Candace
shirt.
from Phineas and Ferb.
What is it about him that you dislike so?
Sessa says small or big doggy?
Yes.
Medium doggy.
He
who's
should be
kinda,
small.
He shouldn't be big, but he's a little big.
Chirp's
He's
our foster dog.
chubby.
He is a pit bull mix.
Maddie
but
just, people
he's
are
like
asking where to see
64
him.
pounds.
Maddie made a community post
He's
the other
on my
day.
community
and I think
post.
also Patreon?
I forgot to post a Patreon.
She did not post a Patreon.
Community page. But if you want to see my newest video, that is on Patreon for paid members for $2 only. Anyways.
If it is simply the title of Princess Consort you're after, I can tell you now you're making a mistake.
What is a princess consort again?
His
I am
wife.
the very model of a princess consort.
Frankly, you'd be better off as a countess by his side than as my wife.
I
A
like
life of marital bliss is not what. Oh, I think that's you.
A life of marital bliss is not what I'm after.
And why is that?
There are reasons I cannot tell, Your Highness. Share with Your Highness.
Even if I were to explain, you would not understand.
No, he'd get it. You're into your
Maid.
maid, and he's into pink hair guy. You're the same. He'll understand.
Nor would he believe me if I told him the truth.
That's the third time we've used this panel. Number 3.
Not even. I feel like it's like the 4th or the 5th.
Yeah.
I moved my water bottle so far away. Oh well.
That I was killed by this man while I was carrying his child. All I desire, your highness, is to serve you as your wife and be dutiful and pious or whatever.
Yeah, I don't want to hear this matrimony shit. Just marry me.
I promise to fulfill every duty
That is expected of me. Ha, she said duty.
Yeah, duty. Becoming my wife will only afford you the empty title of Imperial Consort.
Sky Pancake says, oh yeah, the kid, I forgot about that. This joke will only make sense to Maddie. Can love blossom in a poisoned heart be
Oh
like?
my gosh, yeah.
Nothing more.
I will sire an heir purely out of obligation, but beyond that there is no such thing as shared. There will be no such thing as shared conversations. No needless intimacy. You will be asking. You will.
Wait. Is that.
We'll
Wait,
say it
you
at the
said-
same time.
You
You will ask of
nothing
nothing
else
else
from
from
me.
me.
Even. Oh.
And even if you bear my heir, the child will never hold true power.
Yeah, he's not gonna be some
Why?
kind of heir to the empire.
Those are my terms.
Wait, but she specifically wanted her child to
Do
be.
you accept?
Ah. Yes, your highness. I would be honored.
Very well.
Very well then. I shall make my proposal tomorrow.
Yes, thank you, your highness. I win. I will serve you with my whole heart. Truly.
She kind of looks like Princess Daisy, but if she sucked.
Well, she is gonna do some sucking.
He's acting as tough as he's doing me some grand favor.
You may leave.
Curtsy.
Sorry.
Sky Pancake says, good for her, I think.
I don't know. All right, let's move on. Acting Empress. Acting Empress.
Well, let's see their cute little moment.
Okay.
Did everything go well, your highness? What did you discuss with the prince, if I may ask? Everyone is dying to know. I hear he invited you to speak
Yeah,
with him
look at the
personally.
love in her eyes.
Aww. I love her. She's so wholesome.
Yeah, we really need to get on writing our maid
Oh,
comic.
just a small matter that needed to be settled. But yes, everything went well.
No, everything went all.
That is not on you. Oftentimes it's on you. Everything went...
How do you accidentally type in all from well? Oh, they hold hands. I really need
She's
my
right there
water.
by her side.
Aww. Thank you so much, Micah.
Sorry, you're
The
trapped.
next day. Wow. Oh, she cares for her. Wowza.
Dia, I stand Dia.
I stand Dia.
Oh,
Dia.
that's a cool statue.
I've seen that statue before.
Halt.
In a dream.
Wow, another evil bitch. Okay,
I
I
don't
can't.
care. Chapter
Do we want to
4.
keep going? We're on like an hour.
Yeah, no. So I think we should wrap it up here. We'll just do this one next time.
Yeah.
Aw.
Well, by the time I'm done summarizing,
That's
Jonah
true.
will be asleep.
Marked. He touched her.
They've got a cute bob.
My hair's being like that. Oh, he likes her. I don't care. What do the
Wait,
comments say?
let's leave on some comments. Ew, Blondie is 100% a red flag.
I would genuinely
Okay,
watch
so
a
I
full
know that's-
video of you just doing
Reading the comments.
Okay, so I know that's her sister with the red eyes, but are all the women behind her also her sisters?
Let's go! Get Chater away. This guy looks more like a sociopath and seems to be one as well. He could be a psycho too,
If
but
this was a camera stream, all of our hands would be waving and
Because
our like
he's
little
doing it for
eyebrows.
fun. But the reason he's more of a sociopath is because he knows what he's doing and he ain't showing remorse.
Those ladies
no,
that want
no,
to
stop,
talk,
stop,
they were
stop.
all dressed in the same fashion. Also, get your hands and eyes off of her.
Okay, so we have Blondie, who seems to be overpossessive, too touchy, overdramatic, and trying to make a story for everyone to hear. He never loved her, did he?
No, he murdered her. They're just making like such basic observations.
You know those TikToks that I hate? Where it's like, I never realized this about this movie. And it's like...
What the movie's about?
Yeah, I'm like, how? How
Like,
did
I
you
never
not...
realized, like, Gollum wanted the ring the whole
Yeah.
time.
They're like,
Sterling Rose says everyone sucks in this castle.
A word?
ooh. I gotta go to that castle.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Cleric of Crows says the bar is in hell, gang.
Always.
And with that, everyone like and subscribe to the video 2 times.
Oh, go to my Patreon if you want to see the newest video.
Newest video, I
Yeah,
think
it's out right now.
It's quite charming.
It's very good. 10 out of
Claire
10.
Anderson, hello. First time to one of your streams. We're
Aw.
wrapping up. You'll have to catch it on
Sorry,
the.
Claire Anderson. On the rewatch. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much
Bye,
for joining
man.
me.
thank
As
you.
always, believe in your
Stay
dreams.
alive.